Bonjour, hi! Welcome back. What is up? It is time for Item Storytime episode 2. If you're new here, Item Storytime is a segment on my channel where I tell an unbelievable and or funny story involving a very unexpected item. This week's episode. This is the story of that time where my friends and I were served the worst Porto ever. First of all, I want to say that I've told this story to literally everyone I know. So if we're acquainted, I am so sorry. Yes, the story, again, it needs to be put out on the internet, okay? With that being said, let's go. One of my friends is the last child of a family of 3 children. And when we graduated high school, her parents retired, they sold their house and moved to their second house that they had in a more rural area outside of the city. They had the whole place renovated and even had an indoor spa installed. And my friends and I were really kindly invited on occasions, and we would spend either the weekend or a few days during the holidays. One year we were there over the holidays, and we were just chilling in the spa, having a good time, relaxing, and my friend's dad came to see us and really kindly offered us a glass of port wine. Ladies, would you like some port wine? Why, yes, thank you very much. So I thanked him and took a sip. And it really tasted awful. And I realized that it had turned. And you know, port wine is really expensive and you don't want to waste it. So I looked at my friends' faces and they were all making the same face. We were horrified. Why does this taste so bad? It's like not normal at all. And we just looked at each other in discomfort because we had to drink it. Obviously we could have thrown it away, but we just really felt like as guests we needed to drink it. It was absolutely awful. We were drinking it and it was just the worst thing we've ever tasted. But you also have to understand that we were about 19 years old. We are not expert in port wine or in wine at all. We were just like going for the cheapest as possible. So our fear was what if it's what it really tastes like and we're just complaining? So we drank the whole glass that we were served. It wasn't a huge one, it was about like that size. And then we looked at each other and said, well, somebody has to tell him that the port wine has turned. We sat there for about like 10 minutes arguing over who was going to do it. And obviously it had to be me. I'm the queen of the, uncomfortable conversations. I dressed up, went to see my friend's dad in the living room, and I was like, good sir, thank you so much for the port wine. It was very kind of you. Again, thank you very much. But I'm very sorry to tell you this, and I don't know if it's me, but I think it might have turned. And he was like, oh, really? No, I have to go and check it. So he went downstairs to the wine cellar to check on the bottle, and I was looking at my friends like, it all went super well, that's okay. Then he came back and he was laughing and couldn't talk. He was laughing so hard. You okay, dude? He was like, oh, you're not going to believe this, ladies. I'm so sorry. Like a couple of friends were over the other day and they brought us like this port wine, but it's not port wine, it's vinegar. Ah! It turns out that the friends in question came with this set of bottles. You know, you can buy these sets of very like bougie like oils and stuff, and so they brought this as a gift, and it was like olive oil and then vinegar and then some other things, and they were in very like fancy bottle, and they didn't have a look at what it was, they just thought it was alcohol. They put it in there, and the bottle, I don't remember, maybe I can put a picture of it somewhere, but the bottle looked really like a port wine bottle, and he just thought that was it. And so we were really served pure vinegar, and it was, you know, it was really unsettling because it was also the same color, so there was like really no way to tell that it was vinegar and not port wine. But we were so disgusted. I am telling you, this is like the most uncomfortable situation we've ever been in, and my friend's dad was just like so amused. He just thought it was absolutely hilarious, and it really is. So this is the story of the time we were served vinegar instead of port wine. Never going there again. Bye. That is it for this week's episode. If you missed the previous one about how my friend got rid of her end problems using peppermint candy, it will be linked in the cards and in the description down below. See you in the next one. Bye! Subscribe!